Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to show you guys all of the empties that I've been collecting. I've actually got quite a few, and also a couple of things that I'm just getting rid of. I did a clear out of a little bit of my makeup and some of my nail polish, and I want to show you what I am parting with. So without further ado, let's get into the empties. And I have them in this lovely clear plastic bag, very glamorous, but I'm just going to kind of go through each one, starting with the top one. So this is a My Amazing Blow Dry Secret Conditioner. This is something I believe that you can get at like a beauty salon, a beauty supply store, or I got this off of Amazon. I had a sample of this and it does amazing wonders to your hair. So if you're somebody who has a lot of hard time with detangling your hair, you find that normal conditioner just is not working, this is really great. It smells really good too. I don't know if it's gonna smell right now though. Yeah, it smells really nice, almost like perfumey, but like a light floral perfume. I don't know, I really love it. The thing about this brand or this range is that I believe that they use coconut water in their products, which is actually supposed to help like absorb, or it's supposed to help your hair dry faster, either by using a blow dryer, which is why the name is My Amazing Blow Dry Secret, or if you air dry your hair, that works well for this too. So this is amazing. I will probably repurchase this. Right now I'm actually using something from Biolage because I just got my hair colored. So for now I will not be buying this, but I will be buying this again. Next, I have a body wash. This is the Korres shower gel, and I believe this is the bergamot pear flavor. And I really like this. It actually came in a set. Weirdly enough, the set had one of these and then 2 moisturizers. Now, maybe it's just me, but my logic would be to get 2 of these and 1 moisturizer. I don't go through moisturizer that quickly. If you've watched my Beauty Things I Suck At video, you know I do not like to moisturize. I'm not a good moisturizer. But this, I really liked. It is a nice, just hydrating, creamy, smells really nice. Yeah, I think the reason why I like this better than maybe something from like Bath and Body Works is that this is supposed to be, I believe the Korres line in general is more natural. They don't use as many artificial ingredients. It says on here that it does not contain mineral oil, it does not contain petroleum, it doesn't contain silicones, it doesn't contain any like artificial fragrances, synthetic dyes. So this is really good. The Korres line in general is really nice. So I'm wondering, the first ingredient, yeah, the first ingredient is water. So it's not mineral oil or anything like that. So I really do like this. It's got some flower extracts, and yeah, if you're in the market for a nice bath wash, this one's great. I believe you can get these off of Sephora. I got this from my grandma. She had it in a set, but I think you can get these from Sephora. Alright, and if you saw my last video regarding the brushes that I had, you know that this brush is gotta go. This is the Bobbi Brown blush brush, and I do love it. It's nice, and I love the shape to it. However, natural brushes, in my opinion, I don't know if they're worth the money. I think they shed way too much. This brush has been shedding for probably now a good couple of months, and I just can't do it anymore. And this was an expensive brush. I got this as a Christmas present actually, which is why I hate to throw it out, because you know, when you get those really luxury presents, you want to hold on to them. However, I think this brush has just seen better days. The ferrule is great. It has not moved. So in that way, I think it's amazing. However, those brush hairs, they aren't lasting. I will not repurchase that. I have a NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer, and this is in the shade Chantilly. And this is really nice. I find that for coverage, it works really well. I do find it to be drying, so under the eyes, I'm not a big fan. I did find it started to crease on me, and especially as it started to really dry up, this just doesn't last as long as I would have hoped. I did really love this though at first, so I would say that I'm not going to repurchase this, but I am going to find something similar. So if you have any recommendations, again, this was in my Beauty Things I Suck At video. I am sucky at finding the perfect concealer, so if you have one, recommendations, please, I would appreciate it. This is a L'Oreal, they always make it really hard, L'Oreal Earthen Rock Brown Liner, and this was actually on clearance at CVS. I really like it. However, I find that it just doesn't make a very thick and opaque line, and I find that it actually comes off really easily. So like I just put a line here and it's like I rubbed it off. It just doesn't set well. So I like the idea of a brown liner, however this one is not for me. Again, if you watched my Beauty Things I Suck With video, apparently this is like the plug for that video. Not meant to be, but it just happened that way. So hi. So I said that I am really bad at lashes, and I am. I don't put them on very often because of that reason. These were just some Ardell, like the individual lashes, and these are all in medium. I find these to be too long for me. Sometimes I'll cut them, but then they look funny. So in general, these have got to go. They were not a love. And I will continue on finding a lash pair that will work for me. Okay, I have a couple things in here that are like true loves and will have to purchase again. So I'm going to pull those out real quick. I have two lip glosses. These were actually featured in my favorites video, I think January favorites, but this is the Nivea Kiss of Olive Oil and Lemon. I love this. Sadly, it is gone. I have a backup already. I just love it that much. I love the smell. I love everything about it. It works really well. So yes, the Nivea Kiss of Olive Oil and Lemon. I will keep buying and buying and buying. Thank you, Makeup by Tiffany D, for telling me about it. This guy was from Target, and I loved it until it started to, it's like molting. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it just started to really melt into itself, and I can't even use it anymore. It's just, now it's like a big putty of Vaseline. And this was by the brand 29. I think it's like a wine brand or something. However, I just find that it just didn't last as long as I wanted. So this one I did love at the beginning, but now not so much. So a couple other like loves and repurchases. This is the Josie Maran Argan Oil. Any oil in general. I also have the Tarte Maracuja oil. I just love this type of oil for any dry spot, especially in the winter. So what I do is I put it on my cuticles. Sometimes I'll just put a little bit in my hand and rub it on my hands. Sometimes I'll mix it in with moisturizer. Sometimes I'll even mix it in with my foundation. So there's a lot of really great uses for this product in general, and so yes, I will keep repurchasing these kind of oils. Right now I'm using the turmeric rooted oil. And another love is the It Cosmetics Tight Line. This is really cool. If you've never seen this, it is a mini, itty bitty tiny wand. And it's actually meant to kind of go underneath the lash, right by where your tight line is, and you kind of just work it into that area. What it does is it builds length, right, or not length, it builds volume right in that area. So what it does is it makes your lashes look thicker. Now I've watched a lot of like makeup tutorials by pro makeup artists, and that's something that they tend to do is they wiggle the wand into the lash itself. They don't worry as much about the coats. They worry about getting that thickness, and so this is great. You can find this at Ulta. Okay, now I've got a couple of makeup products, not makeup, I'm sorry, nail polish products. I have a couple of nail polish products, and most of these I am parting with because either they are old, they have just not worked for me, or I haven't worn them in probably a good year and a half. So the first one I have is the Sonia Kashuk color in Love Story number 20. I did really like the color. I don't like the formula. I find the formula to be too thin. I find that with a lot of pinks actually. Same with this one. This is the Rimmel 60-second polish. This was one of the Rita Ora ones, and this is in shade, I don't know what shade you are. I don't know, but it's a pink. It's like a pearly pink. But I find with pinks in general, if it's not a good formula of pink, that they actually are very, almost like stringy, if that is a word for nail polish. They don't have very good opacity, and so, yeah, I just didn't like these. So I'm getting rid of these guys. I've actually had them for a couple of years too, and I just don't wear them. I don't want to keep something from not wearing it. And then this guy, this was a, I got this actually on clearance. Now this was a good clearance deal. I love when you can go to Target and you can find like a really good clearance. This was originally almost $5, and I got it for $1.48, so I thought that was pretty decent. This was in the color Provence, and it's number 040. Really pretty. I did wear this a lot. Unfortunately, I just feel like the formula started to kind of go a little bit, again, it's just, it's thinning out, and so I'm not a big fan of that. So that guy is going, but for $1.48, this was money well spent. And actually the Revlon polishes are great alternatives if you're looking for like a drugstore cheap nail polish that's a great quality. So I do recommend the Revlon polishes. Lastly, this was, I'm really actually sad to let this go, but it's separated, and the color is not true to color anymore. It doesn't want to keep clinging to its oil, pigment, I don't know how nail polish works, but anyway, it's just, the color is going. So this is actually in Basil Street, and this is from Nails Inc, and this was the first Nails Inc polish I got, and I actually really did like it. So I'm looking to get more of these. So if you have any recommendations, leave them below. But this is in a nice, just very almost like flesh color. So I really like that look. I really like, except for today I have like crazy glitter polish on. But I really like the more natural nail colors usually, so there's that. And then lastly, for the makeup products, I have my, now this is going to come as a shocker if you saw my last video when I talked about this liner. This is the Wet n Wild liquid eyeliner. Looks like that. I really liked this at first, and for the price I was really excited. However, I actually wore this to church one day, and sometimes in church, like, I don't know about you, but I get teary-eyed. I had raccoon eyes. Essentially, this does not last It does not set well. So if you know you're not going to be in a situation where you're going to rub your eyes or you're going to cry or you're going to do anything along those lines, I think it would be awesome. I think it's still a good drugstore alternative to expensive liners, but I did find that it just doesn't stay well. They do have a waterproof formula, so I might check that out. Because I like the way it applied, I like the opacity, so there were things I really did like about it. So yeah, so we will see. And then I have two random empties, but these are candles. And I just wanted to share it with you real quick. So first of all, I love the packaging for these. I think it's just beautiful. This one is from Target. This is the scent Blonde Woods and Musk. And this is a seasonal scent, so I'm really sad because I can't get it anymore. But it's awesome. It smells like, to me, it smells like cream soda. And I don't want to get rid of this because it still smells good. It's kind of sad. I need to part with it. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll probably empty it out because I think it's a really cool container. So that one was really nice. And then this one I got from actually my boss at work, and it comes in this really cute mason jar. This was from the brand, I believe it's called like Big White Yeti or something like that. It's out of the Milwaukee area. So if you're in Wisconsin, you can find them at like some local boutiques and natural food stores and things like that. They are made naturally. They are like just essential oils and soy. So they're really nice in that sense. This one, this flavor is called Sweater Weather, and it's my favorite, and it's another seasonal item, so apparently that tends to be my thing. But I really love the scent of this. It's like cloves and cinnamon and warm. It's very fall, but I love it. I don't know, I love that scent. I love those warm scents. So, but yeah, that's gonna be it for me today. Those are all of my empties. I do have a few that I'm working on. That's one of the things I've been really trying to do this year. Is I used to have this huge collection, and I found myself never using a lot of it, and so a lot of it I gave away, and a lot of it I am now trying to work through. Like I have, do you guys have like 20 samples of perfume? Because I do. So I'm trying to get like through those, and a few other things. So once I get through some of those products, then I'll feel better about going out and, you know, spending money on something I really enjoy. So yeah, rant aside, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks again for stopping by, and bye!